minus 4k. So Kaylee Brindley, what's the opposite of minus 4k? Yes, so I'm going to add 4k to both sides. So the minus 4k and plus 4k cancel. On the right, I'm left with 27. On the left, I've got 5k plus 4k, which is equal to, I would say 9k. 5 plus 4, 9. Okay. It should start being more familiar once I get to this step. It's a 9 times a k. I want to get rid of the times 9, so what should I do, Lizzie?
Divide.
Yes, so divide by 9. I'm left with k on the left. 27 divided by 9 gets me what, Peyton? 3. So k equals 3. So I know it's a little bit more confusing than the basic 2 steps that we started last week. Does it kind of make sense, though, what we're doing? We're still doing the same thing, trying to get the letter by itself. We just have a few more steps to get there, okay? So we'll keep practicing them, and your brain will get to where you do them so much. You get used to combining your like terms together. You get used to moving things around on each side. It just takes a while to get there. So let's look at number 4. Now, can I combine the negative 5d and the 40? No, because they don't have both letters, and there's nothing over here to combine. So you can only do each side of the equal sign. You can't combine them if they're on different sides. So I need to get all the letters by themselves. Should I get rid of this negative 5d over here, or move the positive 5d? Let's move that negative 5d over here. Now what's the opposite of a negative 5d? Positive 5d, that plus 5d. So if I do plus over here, I also want to do plus over here. So on the left, Peyton, I need you to follow along, please. These are going to cancel. So negative and positive 5d cancel out. And I'm left with a positive 40 on the left. On the right, I've got a 5d plus 5d, which should combine to get you what, Seth? 10d. Good. Okay. Now I have a 10 times d. I want to get rid of that times 10, Cade. What should I do? Divide by 10. Always do the opposite. Good. So I'm dividing by 10. The 10s will cancel. I'm left with d. And now I've got 40 divided by 10, Danny. Positive 4. Now notice, doesn't matter which side at the end my letter's on and my answer's on. It doesn't really matter. As long as you got a letter on one side, a number on one side, that's your answer. So d equals 4, 4 equals d. That means the same thing. Let's go ahead and try number 5. Is there anything I can combine on number 5? Can I combine these two? No, they're both not m's, and then there's nothing over there to combine. So I need to get all the m's to one side. Martha, which one do you think I should move to get them to one side? Okay, so we'll move the 9 over here with the 2. So this is a positive or negative 9?
Positive.
It's a positive. The minus is going with the 28. So that's a positive 9m. How could I get rid of that, Peyton? Yes, so I need to subtract 9m from both sides. The plus 9 and minus 9m cancel. Now when I bring this down, I cannot leave this negative sign hanging. What do I have to do with it? Bring it down with it. So it's a negative 28. Over here I've got a 2m minus 9m. So in your calculator you could just put it in 2 minus 9 if you want to do it that way. Okay, and Kaylee Powell, what did you get? Okay, so that's going to be negative 7m. The m just comes back to it once you get it subtracted. Now these two are being multiplied. So Caitlin, what should I do? The opposite of multiply by negative 7?
Divide.
Good. So I need to divide by negative 7 on both sides. On the right, the negative 7's cancel, and I'm left with m. On the left, I've got negative 28 divided by negative 7. Kiara, what's negative 28 divided by negative 7? Good. Positive 4. So you should get m equals positive 4. Before I keep going and going,